Hi, hi, Mommy. Today I will talk about a paper. On our paper it says 1. Match a picture to the letter with which it begins. First, let's go to the first green circle. This is the light. What consonant begins with light, friends? Yes, the letter L is begins in light. So first, you draw a line from the light to the L. And first, let's go to the next circle, the pink circle. What consonant begins in milk? Milk. And first, M is beginning in milk. The consonant N is beginning in milk. So first, you draw a line from the milk to the consonant N. First, let's go to the next circle. This is a tit. Tit. What consonant begins in tit? Tent. Yes, friend. Yes, friends. The letter consonant T is beginning in tent. So first, you draw a line from the tent to the consonant T.
I can hear T at the beginning of 10.
Yes. Friends, L is beginning in light, M is beginning in milk, and T is beginning in tent. Okay, friends. Let's go to the next circle. Friends, this is a boat. What consonant begins in boat, friends? Yes, friends. The consonant B is beginning in boat. So first, you draw a line from the boat to the B, to the consonant B. Because you hear but in boat. First, let's go to the next circle. This is a nickel. First, say nickel. First, what consonant begins in nickel? Yes, first, the consonant N is begin in nickel. So first, you draw a line from the nickel to the letter N. Let's sing the nickel song together, okay? The nickel is 5 cents, 5 cents, 5 cents. The nickel is 5 cents, 5 cents, 5 cents. First, let's go to the last circle. Then we go to
Direction 2.
the direction 2. Okay, friends? The last circle this is a hammer. Friends, what consonant begins in hammer? Hammer. Yes, friends.
I can hear
I can hear
at the beginning
at the beginning
of
hammer. So friends, you draw a line from the hammer to letter H. Friends, now let's go to to the direction 2, okay? Direction 2 says, circle the vowels you hear in these words. Friends, let's go to the first square, okay? Here I have a cat. What vowel do you hear in cat? Yes, friends, so you circle I because you hear I in cat. Let's go to the next square. Here I have a frog. Frog. Friends, what vowel you hear in frog? Yes, friends. So you circle the vowel out because you hear in frog. Okay, say this word, frog. Frog. Let's go to the next square. Okay, friends. Here I have a hen. What vowel you hear in hen, friends? Yes, friends. Why do you hear in hen? Because is in hen. Okay, friends. So you circle it. Let's go to the next square. Okay, friends. Here I have a duck. Friends, what vowel you hear in duck? So friends, you circle vowel. You circle the vowel U because you hear U in duck. Okay. And friends, let's go to the last square. Then we are finished. And friends, here I have a rabbit. What vowel? Friends, say rabbit. What vowel you hear in rabbit? Okay, friends. So you will circle in I because you hear I in rabbit. And friends, we are finished. And friends, if today you learn about this, and your mom took a picture of you and you talk about this quickly, and when you finish the last, you can play in your house with your mommy. Okay, friends? And bye. See you next time.